UFC London just wrapped up, and I got all the fights on the main card right, other than the Molly McCann fight, which I literally did pretty much a coin flip for. But every other fight on the main card, I nailed it. This card was a card, like, dude, oh my gosh, why do they have to take JDM off the card? Sean Brady, oh, he sucks, dude. I hate Sean Brady. I cannot stand Sean Brady. He's the most boring fighter ever. He's worse than Bilal. Maybe. Oh my god, dude. Oh, like, all right, we're just gonna go through all the fights and give my reaction. So main event, like I said, Sean Brady, Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards. This is exactly how he fights when he has someone that can wrestle against him. When they actually press forward, he just folds. He just folds every time. You saw against the Usman 2 fight, the Kobe Covington fight, rounds 4 and 5. Bilal Muhammad fight, now Sean Brady fight. Every time a wrestler's pressuring him going forward, Leon folds like a piece of paper. I'm just it wasn't a good fight to watch. I was watching the NCAAs, much more entertaining. Carter Sarachi 5-time natty champ, but Leon Edwards, dude, like, well, every time he doesn't even change his game plan. He does the same thing. He tries to point fight and it doesn't work. Like, I don't even know what you do with him. Maybe give him Carlos Prates if Prates beats Neal. But Sean Brady, he looked like typical run of the mill Sean Brady, just nut hugging, taking down. He was even piecing up Leon here and there. But, like, congratulations, bro. I just can't enjoy this stuff. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these high caliber fights always sucking balls. Last week was Ankalaev Pereira as the most boring main event. Now it's this. And then like, I don't care if that makes me a fake fan or not. I'm tired of just like nonsense grappling. Yeah, you got a submission after 4 rounds of smudge. Finally, it's about time. Uh, there's not much to say though. Leon, and he just folds. He wilts under pressure, and we got robbed of what could have been an amazing fight between Leon and JDM. Leon just needs to be more aggressive. He needs to stop being so worried about the takedowns, and please just give him a striker for his next fight and let him get a rebound. Because obviously his confidence is shot. His confidence was shot since the second Usman fight. Like, it was the most fluke finish of all time. Leon Edwards is not a finisher. He has like what, one knockout in the past 5 years, one finish in the last 5 years. Um, but yeah, just not fun to watch. Neither of them, especially Brady. But this is the future of the division, so I guess we got to get used to it. Give Brady maybe you could give him Buckley, or you could give him, I don't know, like Shavkat's already lined up to fight for the title, and we got JDM currently booked to fight for it. So it's pretty long hold up. Sean Brady, I don't know, just give him like Buckley or Usman, and that'll be good. Jan Blachowicz, Carlos Alberg, terrible fight. I don't know what else you want me to say. I thought Jan won, to be honest. I picked Alberg, obviously. But neither men really did much. They were just a leg kick city. Point fight, leg kick. We saw like maybe one or two good, powerful shots landed that whole fight, if that. No one got wobbled. Nothing of note. It's just like a cardio kickboxing session. Light spar. Absolutely, these men went to war. Absolutely, they me up 6 ways to Sunday, but it's just, we didn't get anything from this fight. We, like, it was the most meaningless fight ever. We don't know anything more about these fighters after than we did before. And it's just so boring watching these kind of fights. Jan Blachowicz, I think it's just time for him to hang it up because he's not going to beat Magomed alive. Magomed's only getting better. Probably won't be Pereira if they rematch. Now he lost to Alberg, so I think he's about to hang it up. Alberg, light heavyweight's pretty slim. You give him like Alex Pereira, Yuri. Ooh, give him Yuri, bro. Alex Pereira's fighting for the title rematch. Give Carlos Alberg Yuri Prohaska. That'll be a banger fight. Yuri's gonna force him to actually throw, and to be honest, he's probably gonna catch Yuri because he's real technical. But he just likes to sit back and counter strike, kind of like Leon Edwards. Doesn't really throw too much offense, and yeah, it's just a boring fight. Again, not very fun. Can we get some more entertaining fights, please? This was a good fight. Kevin Holland versus Gunnar Nelson. Kevin Holland needs to stay at 170. Kevin Holland has amazing grappling. Almost got Gunnar Nelson in a submission a couple of times. Says he doesn't have a submission attempt. I don't know about that. Had him omoplata, triangles, you name it. Kevin Holland threw it up. And then Kevin Holland had that huge knockdown at the end of round one. He probably could have stopped the fight, honestly. Gunnar Nelson was wobbling around, walking back to his corner, but they let it continue. Gunnar Nelson ended up taking off the third, though, from Kevin Holland. Came back. I think, what was it? He got a takedown, landed some good strikes. But yeah, Kevin Holland, he looks good at 170. He can actually defend himself. He doesn't just get tossed around like a twig. I just think it's the right weight class for him. I think next you do Kevin Holland versus like Neil Magny. I think that'll be a good one. Kevin Holland should be able to win pretty easy. Probably knock Magny out pretty violently, and I think he could be a staple at 170. I really do. Kevin Holland is just so much better at 170. 185ers are way too big for him. He's not strong enough, but he brought the 45-70 today against Gunnar Nelson. And he got a lot of hate for the Jackson stuff, whatever. But I think it's time we forgive Kevin Holland. And I'm actually excited to see him fight again. If it's at 170, please, no more 185 fights, Kevin. If you know it's good for your career. Gunnar Nelson, uh, I don't know what you do with him. He's pretty old. He can hang it up too. This is the fight I got wrong. I really just randomly picked this. I don't know. I never watched Alexia Teixeira or Molly McCann. I never watched Molly McCann too much, like studied her at least. I just picked a random person for this and the other fight. But good for Teixeira. I don't know who you give her. Give her like Ronda Rousey. I don't know, dude. I don't. Good for her. I will say, Molly McCann's retirement was a little sad because she is one of the few personalities in WMMA, and yeah, it kind of sucks. She was pretty funny, and I liked her to be honest. I really did like Molly McCann. I didn't really like study her style too much or watch her fights, but as a personality, I really did like her, and it just sucks to see her go out like that. So it's just too bad. Next, Jordan Vucenic was a big favorite. I knew better, and I picked Chris Duncan, and I don't regret it one bit. He beat Jordan from pillar to post. He knocked him down and he submitted him. Just complete and utter domination from Chris Duncan. I kind of called this. I just pretty much said, like, Jordan Vucenic, he's starting to get poisoning from all the tattoos. And they're going to start weighing him down here eventually. And that showed in the fight. He was slow. His hand was down and he got caught by a punch. And he paid. He paid greatly. He ended up getting submitted in round two then. Chris Duncan just looked very good, to be honest. I think they had some bet where the loser had to get the winner's tattoo on him or something. I don't know. These dudes, Jordan Vucenic doesn't need any more tattoos. So just, if I'm Chris Duncan, I'm telling him, look, bro, it's all right. Just screw off and what's Jordan Vucenic do on the side? Like maybe he's like a prison guard or something. I don't know. But yeah, good on Chris Duncan. I called this fight from a mile away. I knew it would happen. No surprise. Next, we got Nathaniel Wood and Morgan Shire. Again, call this fight. This was an easy one to call. People were picking Morgan. He was the favorite, which I thought was crazy. Nathaniel Wood, more power, better ground game. He just had his way with Morgan Charrier. The knockdown was clean. There's not much to say other than just Nathaniel Wood was a better fighter. And pretty good fight to watch. Very entertaining. I guess maybe the card wasn't so bad after all. It was just the main and co-main that really, really just kind of sucked the life out of it. Um, but yeah, Nathaniel Wood looked great. I called this one. I don't know why y'all were sleeping on him, but if you don't know, now you know. Next, Jai Herbert, Chris Padilla. Jai Herbert, he was definitely the better striker, but Chris Padilla was just landing the grittier shots. He was the more gritty fighter. Jai Herbert ended up winning a round. I think it might have been a third. He cut Chris Padilla open. pretty big cut. But yeah, Jai Herbert didn't look too good. He's so fast, but he just doesn't want to press forward. Chris Padilla made him pay for that. Next, we got Loner Kavanaugh versus Felipe dos Santos. I picked Felipe dos Santos. I was wrong. Felipe did do much better than expected as a massive underdog, but Kavanaugh ended up winning the first and the third. It was. Um, Felipe was a much fresher opponent by the time the fight ended. He did more damage to Kavanaugh, but it's not judged as a whole fight, it's judged by rounds. So Felipe just didn't do what he needed to escape in the third, and he ended up paying for it. I still think he looked pretty good, but it's just it would have been cool to have another fun prospect at flyweight since it's such a sparse division. Next, holy smokes, I got like all the prelims wrong. Marcin Tybura, he beat Mick Barkin. I didn't watch this fight. I was doing stuff. I don't know what you want me to say. Looks like Tybura narrowly outstruck him. I'm sure some people are gonna say this is a robbery. I can't tell you, but it sucks. Nah, we don't have Mick Parkin, Tommy Aspinall's training partner, as a hot prospect in the UFC anymore. The UFC heavyweight division. Yeah, that division again and again, it just keeps losing its prospects and getting crappier. So, well done, Tybura. Don't really care to be honest. It's just like another filler heavyweight. He's gonna be with him and Rosenstryker are like the same people in my eyes. Next we got Leroy Duncan. Called this one. Again, I was doing something, so I didn't see it, but it looks like Leroy Duncan won pretty easily. I kind of knew that, so I didn't even bother watching. But yeah, he's a good striker. Poliev looked like he was trying to grapple her. Looked like he was trying to grapple. Looks like it didn't go too well, buddy. But Christian Leroy Duncan, massive win. Let's go. Nathan Fletcher, I thought he won this. He had the bigger moments. He had the more dominant rounds, and he just looks slicker. Loghorn is so ugly. He's absolutely hideous, and like I don't know. He had a good game plan, I guess. Like takedowns, heavy pressure. He definitely won the first. It's kind of the third that's in the question because Fletcher definitely won the second. Kind of had us back the whole time. Was pounding his head in, and yeah, that third round, Nathan Fletcher landed a clean spinning back fist, cut him open bad. I thought he did more damage. I thought this was actually a robbery. Close fights aren't always robberies, yes, but I really think it should have gone to Nathan Fletcher. But hey, you don't always get what you want in this life, so congratulations all around. And then Guram Kutaladze, this dude had Ilya Topuria and Hamzat Chimaev in his corner and still lost. It's time for him to hang it up. He's not going to be elite. Kai Fernandez did look pretty good though. 2 knockdowns on Guram. Guram didn't win a single round. He just did not look good at all, and his hype's just completely dead. He just got to hang it up. He's got all the resources in the world and still sucks. So yeah, he's out. Yeah, that card was a decent card up until the main and co-main. Again, just really, really disappointing. I wish Jan pushed the gas more and Alberg. Both of them just didn't really push the gas. And then the main event was pretty much Bilal and Leon too. Even more boring and less things of note. So I'm just kind of fed up with it. But thank you for watching my reaction, and I'll see you soon.